Forgiveness. A lot of times, you won't let yourself forget some of the mistakes you've made in the past. Sometimes, it comes from other people. People will try to put you down for things you did to them years ago. We have all made mistakes at one point or the other in life. We have all done things that we aren't proud of. We have made decisions that we instantly regretted. If given a second chance, we all know that there are things we would not do the same way. Our regrets come out because of what we know now. Take a minute and think about an action or an event that you feel bad about. Something that you regret. Think about something you'd change in a second if you had the opportunity to do it. This is what is pulling you back. Now, take a good, long look at yourself in the mirror. Now tell yourself these words. I forgive myself. I love myself unconditionally. Tell yourself that you regret your actions. Acknowledge to yourself that you did wrong. Tell yourself that if you knew better, you would have done better. Say you forgive yourself for making that decision. Now, sit down and think about someone you hurt by making the decision you did. Think about how your decision or action disappointed them. Think about how you could have hurt them by saying what you did. It does not matter whether you hurt deliberately or not. Your actions had a result on someone else. Picture them in your mind and then say, I'm sorry. Say, I'm sorry for the disappointment I caused you. I'm sorry for the hurt I made you feel. I'm sorry that I wasn't the person you thought I'd be. Now, consider an event where someone else hurt you. Focus on the thing they said, the decision they made, or the action they did. It doesn't matter whether it was deliberate or not. Just thinking about it makes you smell blood. Say their name, picture them in your mind, and then say, I forgive you. Say you forgive them for the deep wounds they inflicted on you. Say you forgive them for the betrayal. Tell them they've hurt you for too long and that it was time to let them go. Tell them it's time for you to move on from the hurt. Tell them you forgive them and mean it. In your mind's eye, picture that person and tell them you forgive them unconditionally. Now breathe out. I tell you, this is going to be one of the hardest things you'll ever have to do for yourself. Forgiving someone even when they didn't ask for it, but you're going to feel the heavy burden fall off your back once you do it. The first few seconds of trying to forgive someone who hurt you badly will be difficult. The pain and the disappointment they caused you may seem unforgivable. It has caused you to bleed inside for too long. They made you look like a liar. They took you for granted. But if you want to feel better about yourself, if you want to feel good about yourself, if you want to move on, you must forgive them. To feel that heavy burden roll off your shoulders, you must forgive them. Didn't you just ask someone in your mind's eye to forgive you? If you want them to forgive you, then you must forgive someone else. Remember, none of us is made perfect. None of us will survive life without blemishes or mistakes darkening our souls. Not everyone can forgive. Forgiveness is one of the hardest things to do. Most people will tell you they've forgiven you, but they will never forget. See, that does not help. That is keeping something for yourself to remember your hurts. Let the hurt go so you can move on. Let the hurt go so you can grow. Let the hurt go so you can make room for better things in your life. With your right hand on your chest, say, I release all negative feelings. I release all negative thoughts. I release all the hurt. I release all the pain. Now, breathe in and out. Feels good, doesn't it? Now, put your hand back on your chest and say, I welcome happiness to my life. I attract good thoughts into my life. I welcome peace of mind, calm, understanding, and love. Don't get stuck in revenge. It will eat you from the inside until you are miserable. It will take everything you've got until there's no light left on the inside. It will take up space in your life that's meant for good relationships. Don't think about doing it. Don't think about revenge. It will affect you mentally and psychologically. It will turn you into your worst nightmare. It will rob you of your dignity. Don't let revenge take over your life. Yes, life isn't fair. It has never been. But that doesn't mean you've got to get back at the person that hurt you. True resilience is letting go and moving on. Think about weeds. We keep on plucking them, but they still grow. They will take advantage of growing anywhere they can. They'll grow among your most beautiful flowers. They'll even grow on the sidewalk, where everyone can see them. They don't care when someone will pluck them next. They take advantage of what they have, and they grow. Go within yourself and ask yourself whether you're willing to harness your will. Are you going to let the hurt destroy you? Are you going to let it rule your life, or will you rise higher than that? The minute you decide to forgive and move on with life, you have a fresh start to life. What you put out, you will get back. Be stronger than the things you're going through. Take responsibility for yourself. Be in control of your life and don't let temporary inconveniences destroy you. Grow through it. Don't just go through it.